Hello, hello. Today we're asking the question, can a company founded in 1907 save us? Why, yes, they can. Hello, hello. My name is Dawn, and I'm a costumer and designer and author of several books, and today I'm sharing one of my secrets with you. With the closure of Joann Fabrics and Crafts last year, many seamstresses asked that question, where are we going to get our materials, supplies, our notions, and, all the little tiny things we need? A lot of us didn't want to go to Amazon, although that is a convenient place to pick up almost anything. For sewing supplies, notions, and essential things that belly dancers need, like hooks and eyes, I would like to introduce you to Frank Walwick. Frank was a tailor who established his store in 1907, and he sold fine woolen fabrics and hand sewing supplies, primarily geared at tailors. But over the years, his company expanded, building up a very typical kind of Chicago business, a mail order catalog, much like Sears. Only this one focuses on sewing supplies. In the intervening years since Frank set up Wawax in 1907, there have been a lot of changes and updates and modernizations. They have a robust and very well stocked catalog with excellent service. Many of the supplies that I use, I can get here, like Schmetz needles or my favorite John James beading needles. You've heard me talk about them, but there are also some cute retro and vintage things like this Clover yarn cutter. I have the thread version and I love to wear it while I'm sewing. But the thing I buy the most as a belly dance costumer are heavy duty hooks and bars. These are designs, pants or skirts, and I like to use these on both bras and on belts. And you can buy them either as sets or as individual items, separate bars and separate hooks. But if you're like me, you might actually enjoy having a printed paper catalog. The reason I was reminded of Wawax, having sort of forgotten about them in the intervening few past years, was because I need to buy some more supplies, and I faced that dilemma. Do I, continue to pour money into the Amazon well, or do I go back to some of the tried and true supply companies I used to use, 10 years ago? So I looked up Wawax online and oh my gosh, I immediately ordered a fresh new catalog. Now I'm going to be placing an order this week in order to pick up snaps, which I'm running short on. And of course, like the hooks and eyes, you can get snaps in a variety of styles and finishes. I need to replenish my snap and hook and eye selection. And if you do specialty things, like if you're a beader or if you are doing heavy metal work, jewelry supplies, those things are all represented here. I have a friend who does sashiko stitching. She gets her needles from here. And I have a bunch of friends who do Victorian costuming, and you can get really good boning for corsetry. So they cover a wide span of things. Heck, I think you can even buy supplies and zippers to do repairs on, tents for outdoor work or for shoemaking. And they have all sorts of bag making supplies if that's your cup of tea. Over the years, what I've learned is that people have difficulty sourcing some of these materials and supplies at an affordable price. So even though you have to order online and pay for shipping, you can buy things like hooks and eyes and thread and sewing machine parts. You can buy in bulk. You can place an order. They'll do a combined shipping price based on weight, and you will get everything you need, whether it is something for you, the home sewer, or if you are a professional costume maker, you can also buy in bulk. I think that we have to really start stepping back from, our sadness and disappointment in losing Joann's and turn to some of these long established companies that can help us continue the joy of making costumes. So if you need something right away, Go to their website, check it out. If you are like me and enjoy a good paper catalog, I recommend you just go to their website and order a copy for yourself. I highly recommend you check them out at wawalk.com. And I just want to say thank you so much for your continued support here on Patreon and around the web. My goal is to share knowledge and information about history, costuming, and dance, and I really appreciate your support in all of my endeavors. I look forward to seeing you next month, and until then, take care and be well. Bye.